this time in 50 years.
I'm all, and then I heard like Lithuania is like almost, and then that's it. And then so in summation, I'm thinking like, I'm like, I mean, they say okay, well, with commons and legions. On top of legions, I'm like, that's kind of unfair. And you say ethical, logical, and what do you call it, and emotional. I'm like, that doesn't add up a little bit. You know what I mean? And so the whole thing doesn't. I mean, okay, given that, right? What's perfect in the United States, right? But I'd say in the overall vector sum, I'm still here. I have durable goods. I have services. I have pets. I don't take this for granted in that sense. You know what I mean? And stuff like that. So
indication when his cable came in, but my understanding is it made it to its recipient.
The cable.
Recipient
security.
Yeah,
it's not better.
A month earlier on July 25th.
I did it once. Okay, anyway.
What do you do with it?
Oh, what? It's not even that right. It's like all right. It's like it's like, huh? Oh, defrauding of what? Bound addendums? Yeah, I dropped my laptop, man. That was like almost crucial. You know what I mean? I was gonna have to hustle something. So that's dumb, but amount of denims are like, it's alright, it's not even like that. It's a glaze over of like, say, pleasures of leisure pleasures, I guess you say. Biological needs, whatnot, for personal individuals. I'm like, 110, like a 5, you know what I mean? That's what it is. It's not even that. But it was on one time when you was running. I think that was like an 8.
I believe.
And then so that's about it. I keep a straight face on that. And I'm like, So other than that, for the vector sum itself, I mean, with all equations, it's like durable goods, services, about a 5, 6, maybe 7 more sometimes. And not bad. I mean, so given the set. No, the legions and the what do you call it? The comments and the ethicals and the vector sum is like, I might say 60-50. 60-50. I mean, the acknowledgement is improved in the last 40 hours, but let's not regress. Okay, let's not make an example out of that. I.e., that happens.
Does that removal usually come with the smear campaign?
Oh man, and I just said something, and you know what I mean. I just activated Shima like I've been in the iPhone. Oh man, this is self-incriminating, dude. Because you know my rules. I got rules and stuff like that. But I'm not unreasonable. Okay, so whether you have nice hair or something like that, whether you have raspy, it sounds like and I'm like, damn, you're not here anymore. And like stuff like that. You're talking about validation, what you validate, right? Look, okay, what you validate and what makes sense for me has to add up for me first. You know what I mean? And then if it validates with you, then that's right. Then that's right. That's how that goes. Of course, it doesn't go in a backwards form where it's like it doesn't validate with us, so it can't validate with me and such and like that. So given that, if I get it for this 50 pounds and that's all I need, then I'm not worried about it. But you're gonna sit up here, okay, right? Given that, right? No anecdotal. I mean, that's it. No, that's it. That's period. I don't have nothing else to say. And this is what happens. And this is basically what happens. And this. And like, I don't understand this part. This would just be like invitation to be like, you don't be knowing what's going on. And I could have been trumped it and said, I want to do this and lose money and such, and be dominant and risk myself and kind of be anointed, if you will, and still not make money and not anointed, but. Like where, hey, you know what I mean, maintenance is coming around and stuff like that.
Giuliani promoting U.S. national interests.
So, well, let you validate, whether my rules are my rules, rules. That's all I have to say about that. Not activate Sheamus. And what you say is like, look, it's basically what you're saying and reiterating. Or you want me to reiterate something on an equation that's twice removed, and it's like you want you to do it yourself. You know what I mean? If you practice what you preach, go to work. Why don't you, buddy? And it's a situation. the situation. Okay, I already said what I said about a nomination on everybody. I already said what I said. If you want me to do that kind of mathematics, you are a brain drain on talking about what I'm talking about. And that's an example of what's going on in such and such. Oh, dude, I'm not. No, it's right. It's all true. Look at me like that. I'm like, how? You just delivered the message in that form.
Outside of normal channels and does not.
Outside of normal channels, what? A normal channel to the car and back, a normal channel to the store and back, a normal channel to the grocery store and back.
That is, if it's completely against U.S. policy goals, then that's a mistake.
A normal channel to say, oh man, I tell you what, mommy, I'm easy on I'm talking about. That's not a normal channel. Oh man, you antisocial. When the whole really is negative. And so the only deal online. Oh, you? No, I can't. Rules is rules. I have his history. No, I mean, see.
Not to listen to July 28th call.
And not a nair. Okay, let me see that. Okay. And so, given that, and so if it's an example of this person to say, it says and says because I got rules and I got to watch my back anyway because it'll be turned on me and it's the lowest form of the bottom barrel. It has to be like, because if you want, first of all, you want to go back to 16. So in 16,
you think that's why the request was made? So there will not
I have rules.
normal state department.
I have rules, and that's it. That's all I have to say. That's all I have to say. In the lexicon, in the cadence of your cadence of your direct, I'm thinking about the feasibleness of what I'm saying. The lexicon is keeping up is giving me examples of why it is that it is a situation where I only give it a 50, 60. And I'm generous when I give you that message. And I'm generous. Because, first of all, you asked me to reiterate what I was talking about on the form of what he said on epiphanies of what I was talking about. And making me not making me feel absurd and something like that, and making me feel like, oh, this is due unto himself. When you still are giving no due process and putting people like me on defensive, on total defensive.
Mr. Chairman, I yield back.
Mr. Chairman, I have a Mr. Murphy request.
That cadence is not, what do we call it? I'm going to write the name.
Why President Obama should have done more investing framed by a trio of ambassadors.
Oh, yeah. You ever said that? Yeah, that's like 1,000 words. That's like 1,000 words.
Good afternoon, gentlemen. I'd like to walk you through a couple points raised by my...
that's 1,000 words. You start to hit on them three, okay.
Shows no evidence of pressure on the Ukrainian government.
No pressure on the Ukrainian government. I'm trying to what you say was you just open the plethora. You know what I'm talking about? You insert that idea. When you insert that idea, I'm thinking to myself, you insert that idea arbitrarily. I'm thinking 8 years. I'm thinking era. I'm thinking Hawaii. I'm thinking negate. I'm thinking, my mom's is like, no, it is right. You know what I mean? It's right in a sense that she's all cautious, and I feel like I'm like, it's a hard position. It's a rock in a hard place. No, don't use it against me because you usually do, and that's why that is.
The newspaper, for example, came to me.
And so you're gonna give it this the Legion and the comment is what it is, and maybe not so much, but you throw out that era and you say, well, if Obama era is going to use a hostage situation against my mother, then that is a very hard lean, a gigantic heavy lean. That is responsible that my back is already thrown out to not be able to take.
Personally,
mentally and physically.
at any time.
And so,
And yet, later on in September,
so given a changer, and so I'm like, I'm just listening to this guy. You already entered the what do you call it, the vacuum. So okay, so you said what you said of Solomon. What of Solomon? Okay, what I have my things. Okay, what about it? Right? I'm gonna eat Hawaiian. What are you gonna say? I don't eat pork. I don't like it. All right, what about it? Some people made me steal when I was young. Right? I didn't like that. I was dumb. They're hard-headed.
However,
Is that racist? So racist? I'm Pacific Islanders. What's the difference?
This
I mean, oh, you're not, you're, you know, I'm like, and that's always used against me anyway, so why can't I say that?
in fact,
And in fact, if you look at the statistics out here, and I'm not even going to go on here and say, because I'm not going to go on that, you want to go on facts. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I had State Farm, let's put it like that, in San Francisco. Let's put it like that.
That is a time limit.
Ambassador Taylor, between the time of your October deposition and now, did anyone from the Trump administration contact you about your appearance before the meeting today?
Appearance, what about it? 8-year wait list, couldn't go, nowhere to go.
Ambassador
Mom
Taylor,
got poisoned, gotta go. Bye. Relative, can you take us in? Okay, yes, no, yes, okay. Give me 4 weeks.
you were concerned that aid was
And then all that. I'm not raising. Okay, that's it.
investigations, isn't that right? You were concerned that
And then, I mean, not like that. You know what I mean?
diplomacy were being
So wait, don't mind. Okay, and then what happened here? And then I came right here. Oh, you know. Oh, you guys. Look at this small shrub. I'm gonna kick your dog. Look at this. Still, what do you call it? Look at tree, and it's like trash and stuff like that. And I'll straighten my tie right now. I'll straighten my tie right now. But
I've not heard of any
first off, Swan Trap. Okay, Sea Sawyer first off top. Okay, root of all evil first off top. I'm gonna put it like that, just on the strength of nature.
can't rule it out, right?
Exact. And really, there is no emotional. There is no emotional. There is no emotional. Good feelings, good spirits. Okay. Okay. Now, you try since you moved there. You're not. Okay. Now,
I think some of
what you're saying is basically you're saying is.
Ambassador Taylor?
I agree.
Yeah, it's total mall. I got total mall. I got mall.
There was
No. So given that, and you say, well, this is, and what is it that you want? Did I get reparations from that? Did I get compensation for that?
Finally, as a West Point cadet and as an infantry commander in Vietnam.
So now I'm just using a political pawn at this point because, you know what I mean? So, because, like, I'll come out of Sacramento, I get bashed up by my own relatives. We're asked to leave when a county officer comes in. He doesn't even live there, and such, whatever. All kinds of things.
And the men and
So I'm used and so now I'm used as a political pawn against relatives and stuff and such, and be like this to be moved over to. No, I'm not going to jump ahead. I'm not going to jump ahead. But okay, I go there. I pay that as what it is. The fair fee that I agreed to pay. Okay? We agreed to pay. I gotta go through this and keep food hold, so I can survive when I get over here. Okay. So you take your people that you look like
without objection.
and turn around and go somewhere else.
For any closing comments. Mr. Chairman. I recognize Mr. Nunez first.
And there's a political pawn. This is how it's used against me. There's such and such, and be like, oh, he belongs in the basket case and stuff like that. So this is how you spindle me. This is how you reduce, spindle me, and such in life in general. Okay. So given October, December.
Thank you, Carol. Just be brief. I want to reiterate what I said earlier, and that is that we really should stop